We're just one day away from the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles for Thursday Night Football. And Big Blue, they just got some awful news. I'll tell you what that is coming up around the corner. But if you hate the Eagles, you hate the Philadelphia Eagles, hit that thumbs up icon right now. You are watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Gruneen. Appreciate everybody for being here as we have some unfortunate news to break down on the injury front. As Darius Slayton has not practiced all week long, he was somewhat limited in the game on Sunday against the New Orleans Saints as he is dealing with a hamstring injury. And it is official. He is going to be out for the NFC East rivalry game as he is dealing with that hamstring injury. Jeremy Fowler of ESPN was the one to break the news this morning. Saints-Giants wide receiver Darius Slayton is not expected to play on Thursday versus the Eagles. Hamstring on a short week is tough. Will be out barring a surprising uptick. And maybe with the Giants having essentially a mini bye after this game before they do play the Denver Broncos on October 19th, that'll be enough time for him to be back healthy and ready to roll. I forget what beat reporter tweeted out today, but supposedly Darius Slayton was limping around the locker room. So it sounds like this hamstring injury is pretty serious, and it's not great for the New York Giants. We are already down Malik Neighbors. You are now down Darius Slayton, and the healthy wide receivers that you are entering this primetime matchup with are, I would say, respectfully and as nice as I can, the worst wide receiver room in the National Football League. Wan'Dale Robinson is now your wide receiver 1. Jalin Hyatt and Beaux Collins are your wide receiver 2 and 3. Those two players weren't even getting snaps prior to the Malik Neighbors injury. And Gunnar Olszewski, he wasn't even on an NFL team midway through August. He is your wide receiver 4. It might be hot. Where I'm at, it's definitely hot where the New York Giants receivers are at because it's wide receiver hell. Welcome to it. Welcome to wide receiver hell, boys. We only said it all off season long. The New York Giants are Malik Neighbors' injury away from being in playmaker hell. Now they are down their top 2 wide receivers. Good thing Joe Shane went out and prioritized adding more talented receivers to this team after they were the 31st ranked scoring offense last year. And you're going up against an Eagles defense that's pretty damn good and pretty damn talented in the secondary as well. Quinyon Mitchell is quickly becoming one of the best corners in the National Football League. Cooper DeJean is one of the top slot corners. He'll play on the outside in their base defense. And the safeties for Philly have been solid as well. Blankenship is a veteran who has proven. Makuba is a rookie, but he's made some plays so far. And they will definitely have the advantage in this matchup. Look, is there anything you're going to do on a short week, playing on Thursday, going out and signing a wide receiver? Probably not. So what can the New York Giants do? They can turn towards their practice squad. They have 3 guys on their practice squad, one being a little Jordan Humphrey, the other being Dalen Cambry, and the third being Amir Smith-Marset, who is essentially just a return specialist at this point. I expect at minimum for little Jordan Humphrey to be a game day elevation from the practice squad. Maybe they bring up Dalen Cambry as well. Little Jordan Humphrey has had some success in this league. You go back to 2024 when he was a part of that Denver Broncos football team. 31 grabs, 293 yards, 9.5 yards per catch, and 1 touchdown. But then you go back to the 2021 season, he had 13 catches for 250 yards, 19.2 yards per catch, and 2 touchdowns. Look, is little Jordan Humphrey going to come save the New York Giants? No. Can he help? Potentially. Is he the answer? Absolutely not. I mean, how bad of a spot do the New York Giants have to be where it's like, don't worry, Dart, we're bringing up your guy. We're bringing up the guy that you threw a touchdown to, your first preseason touchdown to, against the Buffalo Bills. I'm somewhat laughing and trying to evade the pain that I know the New York Giants are going to bring us on Thursday Night Football. I do not feel good about this matchup, but usually when I'm completely down and out on the Giants, they prove me wrong. But I don't know about this one with your top three receivers being who they are. So I do expect little Jordan Humphrey to be activated. I also expect Jalin Hyatt to play a lot of snaps. We'll talk about him around the corner and the rest of the injury report for Big Blue, as they might be getting a pleasant surprise and a starter back versus the Philadelphia Eagles. But first, I want to give a major shout out to our proud sponsor, Chubbies. They have an awesome new deal going on. When you go to chubbyshorts.com/chatsports and use that promo code chatsports, they're now giving you 20% off your entire order. It's an awesome deal for awesome clothes, awesome gear, awesome shorts, awesome swim trunks, and so much more. So check them out. As the leaves are turning, the temps are dropping, and the weekend air is getting that nice autumn crisp. Just because the weather is changing over doesn't mean you have to pack away the fun. Chubbies is here still to make sure your fall wardrobe is ready to rock and roll with soft, stretchy, fall-ready staples built for maximum comfort and minimal effort. Comfy, casual, and built for life. That's Chubbies. And their Chubbies original stretch shorts are the best on the planet. I love them. I'm someone that kind of struggles to find shorts that fit well, look good, and feel good. I no longer have that problem, as Chubbies has saved that for me. They come with a relaxed fit, elastic waistband, and no fuss design. You can get them in long, short, and waist short. So whether you're layering up for tailgates, lounging through lazy Sundays, or just leaning fully into fall comfort, Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with the code CHATSPORTS at chubbyshorts.com/chatsports. That's code CHATSPORTS at chubbyshorts.com/chatsports. Support the show. Show your thighs some respect with Chubbies. Alrighty, all that information will be clickable down in the comments and the description. One thing I've learned about the New York Giants is they sure do know how to support a young quarterback. I mean, when you enter the season with the wide receivers you do have after you traded up to draft a rookie quarterback where you probably had to believe that he was going to play early on in the season, we appreciate you. John Merrill once said we did everything to screw this kid up, and I'm not ready to go as far as that for Jackson Dart, but in his second game, or third game starting in the NFL, he legitimately has the worst weapons surrounding him. And I thought Connor Hughes, who covers the Giants for SNY, said it perfectly. Not having Malik Neighbors and Darius Slayton is a blow, but the guys filling in for them are players this regime drafted in the second round in Wan'Dale Robinson, in the third round in Jalin Hyatt. The fact the offense is still in such a peril illustrates the many issues with the Giants. Those are premium assets that you spent on Wan'Dale Robinson and Jalin Hyatt, and your offense is believed to be in deep you-know-what, because you're turning to a second-round pick and a third-round pick. This obviously paints the picture that there is much deeper and bigger issues with the New York Giants, and that is why we have said the things that we have said on this channel. Turning it to Thursday night, now is your chance, Jalin Hyatt. You're in year 3 in the National Football League at this point. And you have shown so far in your NFL career that you are not an NFL caliber receiver. 0 receptions on 3 targets. And he's played 69 snaps so far this year. Thing about Jalin Hyatt, though, it takes just 1 catch from him to take it the distance. The Eagles know that. And you know what? We've seen it before. Am I a believer in Jalin Hyatt? No, I am not. Was I once a believer? Yes. But with new evidence, I have new opinions. We've seen it, though. He did it against Arizona, 2 catches for 88 yards back in his rookie year. He did it against the Washington Commanders, 2 catches for 75 yards. And we saw it in his rookie year against the New England Patriots, 4 catches for 109 yards. Can he put together a game that can reverse the chatter around him? I don't know. But I think all you can ask for if you're Jalin Hyatt is an opportunity. And you're getting another opportunity to show your worth on the biggest stage this week. We'll see if he can get the job done and take advantage of those chances. If you want the Giants to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, subscribe to the channel. We put out free videos every single day. So, sub for Giants dubs. Help us get to our goal of 89,000 subscribers. All right, let's break down the Giants injury report as they get ready for Thursday Night Football. A short week, so no real practices, these practice statuses and designations would have been based on a walkthrough. So there is that. Swayze Bosman did not participate or would not have participated in practice with an ankle injury. Jermaine Illuminor, the offensive tackle, is dealing with a back injury. He did not practice on, or would not have practiced on Monday, and did not practice on Tuesday. Demetrius Flanagan fouls a hamstring, and Darius Slayton has essentially already been ruled out. I'm a little bit worried about the right tackle, Jermaine Illuminor. I think he's going to play, but I don't love the idea that he has not practiced or would not have been able to practice one time this week. If he cannot go for some reason, I would expect for the rookie Marcus Beaux to slide in at that right tackle spot. Players that would have been limited at Tuesday's practice include Dane Belton, Javon Holland, Tyler Nubin, all three snap getters at the safety position, dealing with a shoulder, calf, and groin. Quarterback Drew Phillips, a hip injury, and Tyrone Tracy, a shoulder injury. For the first time since he did separate that shoulder, he was listed as doubtful versus, which is an upgrade from out against the New Orleans Saints. And it sounds like that there could be some snaps for him this week. Brian Dable sounded optimistic about his potential return on Thursday, and that would help in a major way. Look, we know where the Giants are at receiver. We just spent 15 minutes talking about it. But if you could get back a running back that has shown the ability to be explosive and pair him with Cam Scadaboo and have those two guys lead the way for your rushing attack with Jackson Dart's legs as well, that could potentially be an avenue that you travel down to be more efficient on offense. Maybe you get him involved in the passing game as well. It's good to have Tyrone Tracy back. Not official, but it sounds like he could play this Thursday. If we do get any more information about the Giants or the injury updates, make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on IG @MarshallGreen_.